Inanomale, Yes, 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 my guys, yes, my guys, yes, my good people. Just got online, and today, where I am is a walking nation, not working. I'm saying walking nation. We are walking. We are walking. Eh? We are walking. Let me see this. Automatic. That one. We are walking. Everyone is walking because fuel crisis, fuel is up, and when fuel is up, cost of living becomes tough. So it is a problem. Now people are on the streets. And demonstrations are here everywhere. So welcome to the channel. Let's talk about our medical issues as we watch people treating out there. Even businesses are closed. In our hospital, only one door is opened because of security issues. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope no bad things will happen to the people. Let's hope for the best. So welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Who is watching? Welcome to the channel, everyone. Everyone that is watching, welcome. As introduce everyone. You have questions, and you see the topic of the day is rhinitis. I'm still working on Peter N. Hey, hi Peter. How is you, Peter? Where are you watching from? The US, Africa, Asia. Which continent are you watching me from, Peter? Tell me. Today is an easy day in my country because all over the demonstrations about fuel hiking, and so we don't have. Oh, Norway. Okay, that's better. There is a friend of mine who has a live, a friend of mine who has a channel, and this friend of mine always comes live from Norway. So guys, see, uncle is calling me. I don't know if I will be able. I think he wants to tell me that he's not getting the. Let me see if I can get the link. So Peter, welcome to the channel. Let's oh, my name is Dr. Ben. I live in Kenya. We come online with, and I bring several topics. So I'm just getting in, Peter. So what you do, just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Peter. You will see very many people coming out about now. I'm just welcoming people, and thanks for tuning in. Here we talk about medical issues. We discuss about several issues that are affecting people medically. And okay. Uncle is here saying the phone is having issues. Okay, Uncle, I see you've made it here. That is good. So, Peter, welcome. Norway is a good thing. We have a friend from Norway who is called Margaret from Norway. Maybe she'll be here. You can meet and interact. So, Peter, here we talk about medical issues. We interact. We do good things here. This is a good community page. This is a page that we deal with issues concerning health crisis, health. Blessings to you, Dr. Benjamin, and everyone in the chat. Thanks you so much, Uncle, for tuning in. If you are a new person here, please don't forget to subscribe. You know, when you subscribe, you get notifications. Sometimes you can just be seated and then you want to go through some points, some medical points, and then you come to Benjamin, the wise guy. You listen to some people, you interact, you ask questions when you're just there, and then you feel good. So interact, subscribe, hit the like button if you are a new guy, and if you have any question, just like Peter from Norway, ask any question that you have, and we will link you up with. And don't forget, if you have a channel, tell us you have a channel. We love people who are creating good content. We will follow you, and we will also help you to grow. So welcome to the channel. Today's topic will be rhinitis. Someone has really asked about rhinitis. Not even someone, several people have really asked about rhinitis, and I decided today, let's do the topic rhinitis. So as we welcome people, if you are new to the channel or you are just coming in, hit the like button. That's just like Uncle is saying. And another thing, subscribe. Tell us where you are from, where you are watching from. If you are new or old, please hit the like button. Yes, Uncle is telling people, if you are new or old, please hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. It's important. It gives people impressions. Impression, I mean, it makes people know that through YouTube we are doing good things here. So welcome everyone who is here and who is watching me. Please welcome. Today's topic is rhinitis. So as I'm welcoming people, I'm watching from USA. Just imagine, from Norway to USA, Uncle. We have Peter from Norway, and I wish Margaret from Norway links in so that they can interact and get to know where they. Omar Tafar, hi Omar. Which side are you watching us from? Today's topic is called rhinitis, Omar. Today's topic is called rhinitis. Hope you are feeling good where you are and everything is fine. This is someone has just asked me, what is your name? I'm in Egypt. Oh, Omar, I'm in Kenya. And this year I'm not traveling. I have so true for Benjamin. Yes, this year I'm not traveling because I have a lot here to do. So, man, I really wanna visit Egypt. My friend Sha Travels will be here in September. I wish he was here when I got some time. Oh, Sha Travel. I'm just talking about Sha Travels and he's getting in. Sha Travels, we should visit Egypt. Very nice place to visit. So, Omar, welcome to the channel. Interact with some people here. Subscribe to the channel, Omar. Let's get to know each other. If you have a channel, tell us you have a channel so that we can follow you and grow your channel too. As much as it is a positive channel and it's giving positive. I live in Egypt, Martine. Okay, I'll visit Egypt next year. I'm gonna walk around. I want to visit all my friends. I wanted to start with Jamaica, but now I can pass through Egypt as I go. Yes, I can pass through Egypt as I go. Sha Travels, my big sister, welcome to the platform. Sometimes let me tell you guys, you know, there is that person that is in your family that if you wake up and you don't see that person till evening, you have to ask, where did my brother, where did my sister go? Now Sha Travel is that person. I stay 2 days without seeing Sha Travels. Sha Travels, today people in Kenya are not going to work. Here it is hot. The police people are demonstrating. They are saying we don't want high prices on fuel. So even the hospital, we have closed one side. It is the people are using only one door because of security. Yes, I do. Oh, Omar, nice. Welcome to the platform Interact. And Omar, if you have any medical question, please ask. Today's topic is called rhinitis. Rhinitis, is issues concerning the nose. So we are dealing with the first cranial nerve, olfactory, the olfactory. So welcome everyone to the platform. Welcome everyone to the platform. As you can see, the host is always jovial. The host is always jovial. I had a tough weekend, my kaka, but I'm trusting the process. Yes, Sha Travels. When you said you had programmed for a live and you didn't make it, I knew it is tough on your side. But no worries. I hope today you are relaxing and feeling good out of work. Today I made it in the office in the evening. My mom and my dad. Okay. I've made in the office at this time because you can't drive in Kenya right now. Every city in Kenya is under fire. People are demonstrating because of high fuel prices. So even if I stay here for long, I have to go home early. After this, I have to go home because we don't want problems. Yes. So welcome everyone. Thanks for you who is watching. Thanks for you who has tuned in everywhere you are, like our new friend Omar, and I've seen Peter from Norway, all of them. Thanks for them tuning in and telling us where. I see process going on in Nairobi. Yes, Nairobi is having protest because fuel prices are so high. So people are asking, why is diesel so expensive than petrol? Whereby petrol is the more refined product. It should be less than diesel. Petrol should be higher than diesel, but now diesel is higher than petrol. And many industries in Kenya, they use diesel. So that is like destroying the economy. But let's see what the government have to do to contain the protest so that we go back to normal. Yes. Rhinitis is the topic of the day. Rhinitis. If you have any medical question, feel free to ask any question that you have where you are, and we interact. Now, rhinitis, the divorced. Oh, Omar, you are divorced. Omar is divorced. Hey, at times when I meet some people and they say they are divorced, I usually feel like after divorce there should be mental health therapy after divorce, because after divorce, even if the divorce is becoming so cruel at times, mostly when you have kids and then you divorce, it becomes cruel to everyone. The separation becomes so tough until the mental health of some people deteriorates totally. So I usually advise people, when you are divorced, the most important thing is having a mental health specialist or group, psychotherapies groups, where you are engaged to talk and go through the post-divorce effects. You can get divorced and you think it's the best thing, but because you have not gone through the post-divorce therapies, life becomes so tough than even you were when you had that other relationships. So Omar, I'm sorry for that. Thanks a lot for subscribing. Text on one of my videos, just say Omar. People say, they text and they say Omar from Egypt, and then maybe we can talk later and see what to do. Thanks for coming to this platform and supporting. Here we invite everyone, as long as you are positive minded and everything you want to learn to interact with people that are positive minded and people that need development. So if you have a question or you have a channel you want us to know what you do in your channel, this is an open forum. Tell us you have a channel and we will support you. We will do support you. So what do you understand by the term, what do you understand by the term rhinitis? What do you understand by the term rhinitis? When you talk about rhinitis, people think it is the mucus coming out only, mucus, running nose, you see. So rhinitis is called the inflammation. Rhinitis is the inflammation of the nasal mucous membrane, So this nose inside, it has a membrane that goes down. I am used to drawing, so let me draw as I welcome people. Let me draw as I welcome people. So if you have a question, medical question, my friends, let's interact. Let's help each other to think and help each other to me draw the nasal cavity. I'm drawing something so that I can explain in a good way. In a good way, without drawing, you cannot explain in a good way. If you have a question, we have said we are dealing with rhinitis. Now, check this out. Inside here from the nose, there is a lining that goes, and when you get here, this is the hard palate. This is a hard palate here. So inside here we have something that is called epithelial cells, and there is a soft palate just below the nose. There is something that is soft and there is something that is hard just above. Okay, now look, the red part is the hard palate, the blue part, the lining, is the soft palate. But from here going down, we have epithelial cells that secrete mucus, secrete some things, those are at the nasal edge going down. Now, rhinitis is the inflammation of that mucous membrane, leading to symptoms like sneezing, nasal congestion, the nose being congested, the nose being blocked, running nose. Sometimes these are the effect of rhinitis. Itchy in the nose, you feel that the nose is getting so itchy, the nose is getting so itchy, and the throat or the eyes getting so itchy. Now let's get to see types of rhinitis, because you cannot, Omar is still here, thanks for being around. Let's get to see type of rhinitis. Some people just have rhinitis that is coming and coming and coming, and you never know what type is causing all this complication. You never know what is causing these complications. Now we have allergic rhinitis, and Allergic rhinitis, this happens when you have exposure to some allergens. Allergens are things that goes inside your body and they bring inflammatory responses. They bring inflammatory responses. So when they bring these inflammatory responses, what do you have? You start having problems. You start having problems of some issues like reactions, scratching yourself, sneezing, and when it comes to the nasal place, nasal palatine, when it comes to the nasal palatine, this is a complication that happens when, oh, Marge is here. Marge, thank you so much for being here, Marge B. Today we are talking about types of rhinitis. Types of rhinitis, and Marge, this is something that is disturbing so many people and they become confused. Some of them will tell you that I am asthmatic. Some of them will tell you that I'm allergic. How was your weekend, doc? Weekend I was so down. Even yesterday at Uncle's Premier, people are telling me that my eyes are not well. I should go and sleep. But I've got some rest. Even today, we don't have much work because there are in Kenya. In Kenya, there are demonstrations. So the demonstrations everywhere, up and down and everywhere, is causing people to close their businesses. Even the hospital that we are in right now, it's only open one door. But we thank God for everything. We're not politicians. We thank God for life. We thank God for everything. So we are in allergic rhinitis. Allergic rhinitis, also called hay fever, caused by immune reaction of allergens. Immune reactions of allergens. So when something like pollen goes to you, or perfume or something dust you inhale, there are some cells that are called the lymphocytes. They are called lymphocytes. The lymphocytes, what they do, we usually talk about these things, a lot of these things, and every time I talk about immunity, I'm talking about these cells. The body have lymphocytes, and lymphocytes are divided into, I don't know if I have that. When you talk about rhinitis, we have to, let me see. Oh, got it here. We have this here. We have to learn by seeing. We have to learn. Or we put it here. Put it here. Oh, here it will not be good. Let me get. So let's talk about when you talk about immunity, there are some things people need to know. You look here. I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this. Margie is saying, Doc, I have that problem. Perfume and insects act it up. Insects and strays. Now look at this presentation. I want you to look at this presentation and so that everyone understands what we are talking about. I think here it will be good. Yes, this way. White blood cells are the ones which are responsible for the immunity of your body. We went through this some times ago. Yes, Marge, let's talk about white blood cells because they are the ones which present. White blood cells have different types of cells. The white blood cells have different types of cells, and we have something that is called the neutrophils, and then we have something that we call the lymphocytes. We have something that are monocytes, eosinophils, and basophils. You check. Those are types of white blood cells that people have. We have neutrophils, lymphocytes, monocytes, eosinophils, and basophils. So we have the lymphocytes. Let's repeat that again. We have white blood cells that are neutrophils, lymphocytes, monocytes, eosinophils, and basophils. So lymphocytes are divided into B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes and something that we call NK cell. Natural killer cells work in viral infection. But there is this that is called the B and T lymphocytes. B lymphocytes are working for some antibodies. They are responsible for creating antibodies so that your body can learn how to fight some bacteria. You get? So that your body can learn how to fight some bacteria. But we check on the T lymphocytes. T lymphocytes destroy cells infected. You get? They destroy cells infected. So we have something that is called the basophils, eosinophils, and neutrophils. These ones, what they do, they help you to come up with immune reactions. When you are feeling that you are exposed to some allergens, antigen presenting cells process and present T cells. You see, T cells, which they bring some effects. They are called cytokines. Immunoglobulin E, they are called some cytokines. They are proteins that now produce B lymphocytes. We have talked about the B lymphocytes, which now prepares your body for, and you know there are some cells that come out like mast cells. Those mast cells, they produce something that is called, as the B lymphocytes are producing immunity issues and antibodies to protect you, mast cells are coming out. And the mast cells, what they do, they release something called histamine. They release something that is called, one thing, Dr. Ben, everything turns back on the board, but I know it's the camera. Okay. One thing, Dr. Ben, everything turned backward on the board. Yes, it's the camera. I need to program it because you are reading it as it's going the opposite direction. Yes, it's the camera. Now, if Choya is here, welcome Choya. Now, when you release this mast cells releasing histamine, the B cells, the mast cells releasing mediator release histamine, which is a gas. It makes your airway to get an inflammatory response. That gas is released from the mast cell. You get inflammation on the nose. You get to here. So B lymphocytes are the ones which creates the antibodies and release mast cells. So the mast cells, they make inflammatory response to the airway. This inflammatory response to the airway makes you have congestion in your airway. The other thing that you can have is watery discharge, because it is a gas that produces, itchiness, watery discharge. That is what we call the running nose. So there are some people that are really prone to this, and it is very allergic. I can see an 4 med 684 and 4 med 6 which country are you coming from? This is not your first time here. Which country are you coming from, Is it Africa or Europe? I need to know. I saw you some other time, and I've not seen you for a long time. Today I'm seeing you again here. And 4 made 64. Choi, I hope Qatar is doing good. Here, oh, from Indonesia. Okay, nice one. Hope Indonesia is good and you are doing fine there. Huh? You check on your give double tap to give this and subscribe. Subscription is important, so that you don't lose. You get all the notification, and for hope you have done that. Choya, how is Qatar doing? Here we are a walking nation. Today we don't have public transport. So things that can cause that reaction to come out is like pollen, dust mites, animal dander, and mold spore. So if you are living in a house with water around and the molds are there, and you are a person who is hypersensitive, there are people who have a problem of hypersensitivity. Any little dust they start, it means that their response of the mast cells and the other cells are high. Thank you, and for are high. So we call those people hypersensitive people. They are not asthmatic. Hay fever and asthma is a totally different thing. Hay fever, we call it allergic rhinitis. It's a very different thing. So we don't call them asthmatic. Asthma comes with a dry cough, and it is genetically inherited. And rhinitis is hay fever. It comes by hyperresponsiveness of the white blood cells, maybe the specifically the lymphocytes, B lymphocytes, T lymphocytes. You know, B lymphocytes is for antibodies, T lymphocytes is for attack. Natural killer cells are for attack, but they are used in viral infection. You get? So those are the main important things you need to know. So the reaction causes mast cell to come out. On the lining, let me show you this again. On this lining of the hard palate and the soft palate, there is something that triggers the mast cell reaction and release. So there are some drugs like the one that we talked about. Cetirizine stops the histamine release. It's a stabilizer, but we have mast cell stabilizers. I will tell you about them when you're talking about management. Yes. Normal. Just figure out something. Unaona niko kwa nini? Figure out something, please. So you get it? We do that. Pollen, dust mite, animal molds, and sensationology pollen. So that is forgiveness is underrated. You know, doctor. Hope you are having a fruitful Monday. Yes, actually, asthma is used to inhale Ventolin drugs. Okay, if Ventolin is a nasal reliever, it makes your nose, it makes your airway to relax so that you cannot get a prolapse. Hello, Dr. Ben. Yes, Monday is good, but here people are walking. There is no public transport. Forgiveness is underrated. If you have any question, please bring it up. Bring it up as we continue to talk about whatever we are talking about. So, any question as I come, please put up your question as I come. Don't go away. Stay tuned. I also have joined in a few minutes. Okay, okay, thanks. Thanks. Savior Man is here. Savior Man, welcome. Now, we were talking about the common allergens, the common allergens that cause hay fever. I think it's asthma, but any questions are around. We are talking about rhinitis, which is called, where is doctor? Savior Man. I'm here, Savior. I'm here, and I'm doing everything to make sure everything is okay. Yeah. So, Savior Man, I'm here, and we are doing good. We are doing good. We are talking about rhinitis. We are talking about rhinitis. Rhinitis is a great topic, and I've seen even Margie has said she has that fever. So it's important we talk about it. Doc, I can't stay in some space when some perfume have high smell. Yes, Savior Man, box, relax. Yes, you can't stay in some places because you have hypersensitivity issues. Margie, what I want you to know is you release mast cells that release histamines. That's why you can't. Your problem is hypersensitivity, so control is very important. As we have said, T lymphocytes are the white blood cells, are the ones responsible. So those cells are white blood cells, in case lymphocytes, basophils, mesophils, those cells are the ones that are responsible for the release. They are the ones that are responsible for release. So let's talk about types. There is a, okay, boss chair, I will relax. Okay, let's talk about types. There is seasonal, e.g. pollen, perennial, pollen and perennial. Year around allergens, pollen and perennial. Seasonal is when there is a season of pollen, there is a season of dust because there is no rain. So there is dust everywhere. And then rains come, it chills out. But there is perennial, year round. That is like dust. You know, when there is rain, when it is let me say, when it is calm and there is no rain, there is some dust that comes out. Now let's talk about symptoms. About symptoms of this problem. Symptoms of these problems. Symptoms are like sneezing in bouts, clear watery discharge, nasal itchiness, and eye symptoms. Feeling the eye is always watery and red because of always. You get. And let's talk about how does it come? How does this thing come? Immunoglobulin E is a protein. Immunoglobulin E is a protein that mediates hypersensitive. Doctor, is that an allergy or a disease? It is an allergy. When I'm talking about hypersensitivity, I'm talking about allergies. And we are talking now about allergic rhinitis. Coffee cakes. I know you have your coffee on your hand. Welcome, coffee cakes. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good and everything is fine. Savior Man boss, yesterday you missed Jamaican Uncle StreamYard. Savior Man was working. The change in the schedules of Savior Man have made Savior Man to be missing so many things. So let's talk about immunoglobulin E, mediated hypersensitivity reaction. And the release of histamine from the mast cell. This is how it comes. It's very easy. You think about someone that have allergies for perfume, just as Margie has said. Someone that have allergies for dust, someone that have allergies for pets. So when you inhale, there is a protein called immunoglobulin E that excites the mast cells around your nose to the throat. So the mast cells, what they do, they release histamine as a gas, and the histamine, when it is released, you start sneezing and feeling what? Having watery discharge, having watery discharge. This is a great problem for people that have. Now, the difference, I get migraines from strong smell, especially perfumes. You see, it's because there is a degree of hypersensitivity towards people. There is a degree of hypersensitivity towards people. There is a person who sensitivity is low. The mast cells of your nose, they take time to release the histamine, but there are others, once they are exposed, immediately you get histamine release. So people vary. So those ones that mast cells, the immunoglobulin E protein, release the mast cells faster, they activate the mast cells faster. We call them hypersensitive people, and we call them, these are the people that have hay fever, and it is called allergic rhinitis, and they are in the category of hypersensitivity people. You see, very simple. Their airway has immunoglobulins that are activated faster, and when they are activated faster, you start sneezing and feeling sometimes headaches. Beatrice, welcome to the chat. I can see yes, the coffee cake, Savior Man boss, absolutely, we eat to live. If Dr. Ben can attest to that. We don't live to eat. Okay, it's the opposite side. Okay, that's nice. That's a very good one. Now, let's talk about non-allergic rhinitis. The first one we were talking about allergic rhinitis. The second one we are talking about is non-allergic rhinitis. Hilary Yegon, I can see you here. Thanks for tuning in where you are. Yegon is in Kenya. Hilary Yegon is in Kenya. Nice one. Now, non-allergic rhinitis. There are some people that have this problem, but they don't have allergies. So, what is non-allergic rhinitis? Occurs without allergic cause. Your mast cells and your immunoglobulin E from your soft palate down there on the nose, you start having problems. And the triggers are like cold air, smoke, pollution, strong perfumes, odors, hormonal changes. Now, hormonal changes mostly happens in women. T T Beauty, welcome to the platform, T. Hope you're doing good. T, yesterday we were having a discussion about the new generation of what is called Forex. And that discussion was so funny. Let me tell you, people, don't sway with this current generation of people that are telling you that you can make money instantly. $100,000 just staying behind the computer. You have to work. That is gambling. You can lose a lot of money. So I saw T smiling and laughing, and it was a good one to tell people. Most of the people who are doing Forex are gambling. So let's continue with our topic. Welcome T Beauty, Coffee Cakes, Hilary, Marjay, Beatrice in the house, and everyone, Savior Man. I can see, I don't do Forex, but I know people who are successful. Yes, with discipline, you can be successful. It's very important with discipline. And forgiveness is underrated, is here. Forex in Kenya means something else. Hey, Hilary, you know that? Okay, that's a very good one. Here in Kenya, Forex means very funny issues. And yeah, okay, let's continue. We have seen some people that Dr. Ben, Bostrea, Hilary, and I, when we start talking about dollars, people don't give us space. Why? Because because you guys are big things. I call you big boys. Savior man, I call you big boys. So when you start talking about dollars, and you are a big boy, what do you want people to do? They'll be all over you every time. So continue being big boys, Savior man. Continue being big boys. So we have talked about allergic rhinitis, hypersensitivity in the but if you don't know what you are doing, don't do it. Some Kenya people be scamming in the name of forex. Yes, that is it. Be T Beauty, you are saying the truth. Scamming in the name of forex is not good. It's not even good. It's bad. It is very bad. So let's talk about the triggers. Non-allergic. Hillary, you don't want peace. You always want problems. Now, let's talk about the second one, which is non-allergic rhinitis. Cold, smoke, pollution, strong aras, and hormonal changes. Types are vasomotor rhinitis, hormonal rhinitis, and drug-induced rhinitis. Queen, Queen, this is your topic. Hello, Dr. Devrian. Thank you for stopping by my live stream. Oh, yeah. So you were talking with a lady there, and I had to stop there. So we talk, we continue. If you have an allergy like our friend Marge has said, please give us your experience. Give us your experience. So we have talked about one. The first one is allergic rhinitis, where people have hypersensitivity, and then we have the second one, which is non-allergic rhinitis. Allergic rhinitis is divided into vasomotor rhinitis, hormonal rhinitis. This is mostly for women when they are pregnant, and drug-induced rhinitis. There are some drugs you take and then they cause inflammation. You start releasing you start releasing some mast cells that are releasing that are releasing histamines, and you know that thing histamine, that is the first step of inflammation around your nose. So when your nasal palates are inflamed, you stop to inhale and exhale well. You get that is called allergic rhinitis and non-allergic rhinitis. From Alaska, how many accounts do you have? Alaska. Savior man, that question is directed to T. Are you a ninja? Vasomotor rhinitis, that is a type of non-allergic rhinitis, meaning it is caused chronic nasal symptoms without allergic infection. Without allergic infections, the blood vessels themselves now become very sensitive, and can abnormally trigger some issues. T, now I see you have been bedded to many shenanigans. Okay, now we have talked about drugs and pregnancy, hormonal balance that can cause histamines to be released. So those are the most important two important when it comes to rhinitis. But there is another one which is called, before I go to the other one is hypersensitivity, allergic rhinitis. Two is divided into three parts. One is nasal congestion, two is running nose and immune allergy sites. The other one is drug-induced, I'm confused. Those are the symptoms. Vasomotor constriction, hormonal rhinitis, and drug-induced rhinitis. That is non-hypersensitive rhinitis. Let's go to infectious rhinitis. Smiler in the city. Welcome, Smiler in the city. Thanks, big up for being around. We're talking about rhinitis. We're talking about rhinitis. Congestions of your nose, congestion of your airway, congestion of everywhere. You see, often due to viral infection like common colds. You know, viruses make inflammation of your airway. When someone gives you some viral infection through vector way, you are near a person who has a viral flu and you are not having a mask, you get it, and then it starts to cause inflammation. Mostly rhinitis are viral. Mostly bacteria are rare. If you see someone has rhinitis, most of them are viral. Most of them are viral. The symptoms of always becomes they have thick nasal discharge, fever sometimes, and malaise. You see, and you see, when you give someone asks me why do they give antibiotics at times, even if you have a viral infection. This is why we give. The virus destroys the nasal cavities, and then you start to have opportunistic infections like the bacteria. That's why we cover it. For those people who go to the hospital when it's late, you have stayed for so long without treating the virus. You get the problem. You are given it, or the virus is taking so long to heal. What do? We give you something that can do what? Prophylaxis, can make some bacteria to stay away. You see, we give you some things that can make the bacteria to stay away. And the symptoms of infectious rhinitis. Thank you, Uncle, for tuning in. Big up. Yes, I swear. Thank you for that comment. Now, the symptoms are always having, guys, if you are new to the channel, if you are new to this channel, we usually say, you do what? You hit the like button, subscribe, and follow the channel, so that you can be getting updates instantly. Onik is in the house. Onik, welcome. Thanks a lot for coming in and following up. I hope everything is okay where you are, Onik. So if you are new to the channel, tell us where you are watching from. It's important. Tell us where you are watching from. Tell us where you are relaxing, where you are watching. It's a Monday. You know, a Monday, some people are at work. They are going to work right now, or they are coming out of work right now. Now, in Kenya, today no work. Everywhere, people have not gone to work. So let's, Omar Taraf is back. How is Fiona? Hey, T, my beautiful young sister. T Beauty is asking Xavier man, how is Fiona? I hope Fiona is good. When I was checking in to start my live, I passed through Fiona's live and she was doing good, eating some guavas, or I don't know what they are eating. Omar Taraf is back. Omar, if you have any medical question, you ask, but I have to talk to you different. We talk about what I told you about. Now, fake nasal discharge, fever, and malaise. Oh, been running you on my TV. Shut travels. Sit down, put a pillow on your head, take your remote control, some coffee there, or some drink around you. Watch your brother do his thing. Listen calmly. Listen calmly. It's your day to relax. Relax. Today in Kenya, people have not gone to work. Most of them are on Netflix and watching from home, because police is everywhere. Playing cats and dogs with people around the streets. Even me, I think I'll go home earlier today. Mom Shah, you didn't go to work? Oh yeah, she didn't go to work. Mom Shah is relaxing. Sha is relaxing today. Yes, sometimes when you are our big sister, you need to take rest. Just as you tell me to take some rest, please always take some rest. And guys, we have a new friend in the house called Omar Taraf from Egypt. Omar Taraf from Egypt. Please welcome Omar to the channel. Welcome Omar to the channel. I know you have seen Omar is commenting. Welcome Omar to the channel. Let Omar be part of us. You know, Hilary Yego, they call me Hilary Yego from Kenya, is here. So, do you have this problem? And how do you treat it? How do you treat this problem when the problems arise? How do you treat these problems when the problems arise? How do you do it? You get, how do you do it? Now, let's talk about, I took today off San Xavier man. Yes, let's talk about other types of rhinitis. We have talked about infectious rhinitis, allergic rhinitis, and non-allergic rhinitis. 3 types. And you have seen how they come. The only thing that you need to know about rhinitis is they release histamines. In any other way, hormones, blood vessels, the release of mast cells that release histamine is the main thing. That's what makes the inflammation of the nasal airway to come out. You get? That is what makes it. So, other types of rhinitis are like atrophic rhinitis, thinning of the nasal airway, and then we have occupational rhinitis. We have occupational rhinitis due to workplace irritant. At work, those people that work in timber factories, paper factories, they come up with the rhinitis. You get? So there are some people who are watching and they have not told us where they come from. If you are watching me today and it's your first day, or you've never chat to gave us a message to the chat, give us today. Let us know that you usually watch us. Yes, be part of us. Tell us, ask us any question, any medical question. You see, people will answer. We have learned people at the chat. You see, very nice, very intelligent. Is it curable? Yes, that is the question. Smiler in the city, now that is the question. Is it curable? Let's check if it is curable after we get the causes. The causes are very straight causes. Environmental allergens, airway pollution, genetic predisposition, weak immunity, and weather changes. Now, clinical features. What are the clinical features of this? You sneeze, itchiness, common to allergy, but non-allergy you don't feel itchiness because the histamines are a bit low. Nasal discharge. Welcome Dr. Ben, relax and enjoy his medical teachings. Way, nice. Nice one, but I forgot something. T, get this. This one is T Beauty. That one is my little sister T Beauty. Yes. Now, triggers, allergens and irritants. You see, so if you have these problems, don't worry. We want to learn about how we can help this problem. Miriam is here. Hey, big sister, welcome. Miriam, where are you, Miriam? Oh, Miriam Mumbo is in the house. Miriam, welcome to the house. Welcome so much, and be part of us. Now let's talk about how to diagnose this. And about how can we diagnose? How can we find out that this person has this problem? Because you cannot treat something and you don't know how it is. You know, one, you can confuse with asthma. So this is specifically rhinitis. Very important. How can we diagnose a person who has rhinitis? Let's get to you clinical history and examination, how this person was born, and all the how this person has been to now. You get allergy tests, skin prick tests. There are some allergy tests that we do when you go to a hospital. We do some skin prick test. We know that, oh, this person has this allergy. This person must be having this allergy. They are called skin prick tests. And then when you get your blood, we do immunoglobulin E protein. We find that it is elevated, and it is high beyond normal. And immunoglobulin E is the one which tells mast cells, hey, bro, come on. There is an irritant. There is perfume that is not supposed to be inhaled. There is some dust that is not supposed to be inhaled. Come on, release the histamine so that the inflammation occurs to the nose, and then it blocks. You start not to inhale. So immunoglobulin is a key marker when it comes to rhinitis. You get? It's a key marker. There is something that is called nasal smear that we do to check. You see? But the key role when it comes to when you want to know difference between asthma and rhinitis, we check blood tests, immunoglobulin E. Immunoglobulin E. In asthma, you may not have high elevated immunoglobulin E because maybe the hypersensitivity in you is not like the one that we are facing right here. You see, so we have known that. We have checked, we have taken Dr. Ben, your haircut looks handsome, my kaka. Oh, nice. And my beards today are shorter. I look young when I have short beards. Thank you, Shah Travels. People tell me when you don't have beards, you look young. But my hairs are big, so thank you, Shah Travels. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Now let's talk about treatment. Now this is where I love it. Yes, sir. Good, thanks. Now let's talk about treatment, and where we have treatment is where everything comes in. And I've said there are some people genetically that they release immunoglobulin E instantly. Some release it very slow. So if you have been looking for treatment in your ears, stay tuned. You get? So this person that is releasing histamine, it is a normal body function to protect you, not to inhale bad things in your body. You can be sitting near a person who is smoking, and the body says this is not a good thing. You are our son, Benjamin, because my son was born in Uncle, thank you. When Uncle came to Kenya and we were walking around with Uncle, that vibes of walking, someone feeling good like you are walking with your dad. That is the vibe that we had when we were having we were with Uncle. Yes, Uncle, doctor is your son. That is the vibe I was having. You feel that you are vibing like you are vibing with your dad, and it's a good thing. I'll be running on 2 to 3 hours sleep 6 days out of week. I have a great schedule. Is it bad that I'm so used to it and I still not feel tired? You are still young, but I would advise you to be sleeping at least 6 hours. This idea of running 2 hours to 3 hours, you are releasing more. Even if you are not feeling tired, it will come to a time you will be having a problem. You get? you'll be having Stephen Miheso. Steve, you are here today. No work today. Sitting in the house, relaxing and feeling good. Steve, I'm 38 and doctor is my age mate. Oh. Savior man, yes, you know that, Savior man, you know that. That is true. Yeah, we are age mates, Savior man. That is true, Savior man. You see, but T, start sleeping. Start getting your time, start relaxing and start sleeping. Take your time and sleep. It is very important when you sleep at least 6 hours. Even if you are not tired, one day you can start having other problems. And when we were doing about neural tube defects and non-neural tube defects that you were seeing, you saw the catecholamines when you are releasing. My guys, if you are new here in this channel, don't forget to subscribe and give a like button. You know, we were talking about the catecholamines, male hormone, and you are a woman. So the steroids are released and because you lack sleep, you see, and so you start getting some other problems behind what you have, not the sleep. Now they generate to be other problems. I'll not go to the details, so I'll tell T Beauty, please, where you are, give yourself enough sleep. I try to get my 8 hours sleep every day. Thank you, Jamaican uncle. Doctor, is that why when some people have bad allergic reaction, they are given Pepsi? Yes, it's very true. It is very true. Allergic reactions may come with different, you can have bad allergic reaction that comes with drugs. So we have to relieve the drugs so that you can be okay. We have to release the drugs, and these drugs they come with histamine release. So whatever that my friend Coffee Cakes is saying, the Pepsid is called formatidine. I make sure put away all my devices too. Yes, very important. Pepsid is called formatidine. Formatidine is called an H2 receptor, and it stops release of some histamines. It stops some release of some histamines. So one thing you should know, we are talking about the treatments. We're talking about the treatment. When it comes to hay fever, this is allergic rhinitis, and I make sure put wow. Now, this is what happens now. In treatment, one thing you should do, you have to do to stay away from allergens. If you know you are a person who is hypersensitive, put on your mask when you are going around people. Put on your mask. That is the first thing. If you are a person who have non-allergic rhinitis, identify the drugs that expose you to the release of mast cells that bring histamines. You get? Very important. You do what? Stay away from drugs and women that are pregnant and there is an hormonal thing that is coming out. You have seen some women when they are, Dr. Ben, here in the US, I don't get much sleep. Why? I'll talk about that before I finish, about sleep and altitude, Savior man. You have seen some ladies when they are on menses. When these ladies are on menses, they sneeze a lot. Uncle is saying, at my age, T Beauty, I had to do that because I was like you when I was young, but catching up on me now, so doctor advises you to rest. Yes, as age advances, you should get some rest. Onic born and raised in Cali, but currently okay. Now, use your mask, stay away from allergens. One, because you know now you are a person who is hypersensitive. Women that you know, when you're heading to menses, you do this. You start, as you take some drugs, you do what? You use an antihistamine or anti-allergen or there is something that is called mast cell stabilizer, like loratadine. Mast cell stabilizer. These are drugs that when immunoglobulin E is released in blood, they will stop the mast cell from coming out. You see, these are drugs that stop antihistamines, loratadine, those ones. They help. Sodium boss, I'm back. Okay. Now, medications. One is antihistamines. Cetirizine, Cetirizine is an antihistamine. It stops the mast cell from releasing the histamine. And if it is released, it reduces the effect. So that the gas histamine cannot cause inflammation. When inflammation occurs, swelling occurs. And when swelling occurs, you become having your nose congests. That's why we say, don't blow your nose when you are congested, because there is nothing that will come out. It is inflammation. You are injuring your nose. Get something to release the congestion. Get something to release the congestion. You see, nasal corticosteroids to reduce the inflammation so that it can air. There is decongestants, drugs that are anti-inflammatories. Paracetamol is a good one. Nasal steroids, if you are not having problem with steroids, use prednisolone. It will. Where is Hillary now? He is fighting on the streets of Nairobi also. Yes, Nairobi today is bad. Leukotrienes inhibitors, the antibodies. You can use salbutamol to relax the airway so the airway can be patent. We have immunotherapy for severe rhinitis and gradual exposure to allergens, so that you can be, when you are exposed to more allergens, you start having the immunity. You start having the immunity. You start being strong. You start having the immunity. Now, let's talk about complications now. Anyone who has a question on treatment, and these conditions are managed according to how they come, because you cannot change your body's immunity. But as you are exposed at times, you start having the hard immunity and your body becomes hard. What is the correct way to take allergy pill? Should it be daily or as needed? Oh, the correct way is, because this is something that you are living with, the correct way is when necessary, not always, when necessary. Because you see, most of these drugs are steroids. They are not antibiotics, or some other drugs for curing. They are just to contain what is there. Can you use natural herbs? Yes, you can use natural herbs, and natural herbs have been used since then. If you look to my playlist of complementary medicine and herbal medicine, you will see there are some herbs that are given to some people, even some hospitals. There are some natural syrups that are sold in the normal hospitals that we have. So if it has been approved, why? Use it. Because don't overuse it. Use it when necessary. Because this is a condition that comes and goes. When you are exposed to it is when you have a problem. So what do? You stay. You use it when necessary. Greetings, Benjamin and the church. Kingre, welcome to the church. Thank you for being here, Kingre. Any question? Let's answer questions as you can. At Jamaican uncle, yes, please. Sleep more, Lord. I'm a busybody. Yeah. T says what she is. T can work in the evening. I've noticed she volunteers and sometimes he's been asked by the boyfriend, will CBD help? CBD means a lot of things. What is CBD? Smile and the city in full, in full. Sorry, in full. So, T, thanks for doctor. Please answer my question. What have you asked Xavier man? Let me see your question. Channel activity. That's where I was told I be going. What is your question? I'm not seeing it, Xavier man. I'm seeing doctor. Please answer my question. Hillary now at the streets of Nairobi. Bostua, welcome back. And I'm not seeing that question. I'm not seeing. Please ask me again. I'm not seeing that question, Xavier man. Smile. If it is helping, okay. If it is helping, okay. Cannabidons from ganja plant. But you know, I don't like talking about but if it is helping, it's okay. Xavier man, please tell me the question. I'm not seeing that question. If activities in the channel, how is everyone doing? We are fine. We are fine cooking with Kemisha. Thank you for tuning here. Oh, we appreciate your presence cooking with Kemisha. And I know at T-Beauty, I was just like you. Doctor, I'm having a bad sleep. Why? Oh, Xavier man, cooking with Kemisha is at work. Xavier man, why you have little sleep when you are in the US? You are overworking your brain. You are overworking your brain. You see? And I don't know the altitude of the place that you are. Sometimes altitude change can cause someone not to have enough sleep. Because if you are living, let me use like in Nairobi, in Nairobi you are at high altitude. This is in Kenya. And then you go to the coastal regions where it is a low altitude region, you will find yourself not getting sleep. So I don't know about the altitude, but at our age, mostly at the ages that we have right now, at our age, the age that we have, the most problematic thing is we are thinking so much. You know, most of our age mates are bringing children up. They have to pay rent. They have their, let me say what, they have resources to put up. They have their future vision, you know. At that age, sometimes even getting sleep becomes a problem. It becomes a problem. So, Xavier man, you know now what is making you not to have sleep. Maybe it is altitude, or maybe you are thinking so much on how to progress, job after job. For T-Beauty, I understand T-Beauty wants to get successful very soon. So she is always working, thinking, helping. Doctor, too much stress and bills. You see, now you have your answer. For T-Beauty wants to get successful and become a CEO of a company one day, and I understand T-Beauty. T-Beauty continue working hard. One day you will smile to the bank, or you will smile as you are running your own company. So big up for those who are working hard and making it happen for their families and making it happen for themselves. It is very important. Now, can we go? Any question that I'm leaving before we go to complication? The LIRR causing a lot of pain right now. Too much traffic. Oh, okay. Okay. Here in Kenya, cooking with Kemisha, there is a problem. Here in Kenya right now, we are not driving cars. Your car can be banned, so you leave your car at home where you are, because it can be banned by protesters. You see? Yeah. So no worry yourself, everyone. Anyone who is you see, I own a house, so I have bills. Yes. Cannabidon Cannabidiol oil. I've never prescribed cannabidiol oil to anyone. I really want to have that one day. If you use cannabidiol oil, for those that have used, do you feel high? Do that oil make you high? Because any product of cannabis can make you high, even the stem. Oh no, Dr. Ben, that is sad. Yes, just check on YouTube, you'll see demonstrations. People are tired of, but I'm still saying, my friends, how can petrol be cheaper than diesel? And the highly refined product is petrol. I don't do anything cannabis. You know, sometimes we should ask ourselves some questions. How can something that is not highly refined, diesel, be more expensive than petrol? It doesn't make sense. Petrol should be expensive than diesel. Yes. Even if we don't know, we are doctors and we don't know anything about finances, there is a problem somewhere. Now, cannabidiol oil. Tell me about it, guys. I've never used it. I've never prescribed it, but it is under research. Gas here is expensive, and with the train service suspended because the workers are on strike, it caused a nightmare everywhere. But yes, Kamisha, the train is suspended where you are. Here, public transport is suspended, all the circles are home, and you cannot even use your car because people can burn your car and there are protests. So we stay home. Children are home. Even mine tomorrow will not go to school. My grandson used it for his condition. Cannabis. Yes, it is a CNS suppressant. It is a CNS suppressant. A Jamaican uncle, when you have hyperactivity because of your nerves, cannabidiol is a CNS suppressant, so you become stable. Herbs of the nation, natural plant. Yes. I remember listening to when Morgan Heritage came to Kenya. Their brother was singing on stage, "Get out one sleeping, make you feel I reason upon you, light up your bed, get out one sleeping, make you feel I reason upon you, light up your bed, yeah." Because if you know the mood, then I'll be right. Pass me the plain tank. Let me not sing that song. And here we say, Mina go ajela viganja no more Rastaman wago ajel. I realized we are so many Rastamen, even if we don't have it dreads. I realized we have so many Rastamen in this world. You know, you don't have it dread to be Rasta. You don't have it dread. This is not a dreadlock thing. It's divine conception of your heart. Just be cool, guy. And the Rasta man is always a cool guy. They take out the thing in it that makes you high. The cannabidiol that makes you high. Uncle, if you use whatever he's using at a high level, you'll start feeling different. You will not be high, but you'll just feel like something is nice and you'll start smiling a bit. Cannabidiol, Amsterdam. I'm being told in Amsterdam it is legalized. So you can just walk in a shop and buy a pack, and then you see people are taking it and you feel irate. Sorry, doctor, I know something with rhinitis. I know someone with rhinitis condition. Oh, okay. No, today you understand it is a contained situation and rhinitis is not treated. But over time, you can stay strong over time. Over time, you can get the immunity. You get? Okay. Cooking with Kemisha, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being with us here. So I've said over time, you can get the immunity over time. So let's get to tell people, when you have rhinitis, any type of rhinitis, allergic rhinitis, non-allergic rhinitis, and infectious rhinitis. Don't do what? Don't don't force your nose. You will flare and you will start nose bleeding. Because it is not that you have, that feeling, it's a feeling that you have mucus. It is not. It is the inflammation that is occurring on your throat up to your nose. So don't push your nose so hard. It's not the raw one. You buy in the store, it's the processed one. Oh, okay. Uncle, where you are, is it sold? If you buy it there and my son Savior Man is curious, George. if you buy, let me advise you guys. If you come to Kenya and you are coming from a state that has legalized it, don't carry it. You will be arrested at the airport, and before you are contained and released, you will have used so many hours and so many calls are made. So the Kenya constitution does not allow those drugs. I will hope people are smart enough to know. Oh yes, very important. Yes, that is very important. Hope people are smart enough to know. Now, some state it's free and you have to have a prescription from the doctor. Yes, when you give a leeway of getting something public or used under some supervision, at a time you will find it the rule being misused. You get? Because at some states you can buy under a prescription. So you get some doctors. Doctor, are you talking about weed? Yes, I'm talking about weed. You will find some doctors giving some people prescriptions that they don't need. That's why I think in Kenya it is contained. The people in Kenya here smoke a lot of weed and it is illegal when they are hiding. And even sometimes you walk in town and you meet someone smoking. Imagine in front of a police officer. Hey, Savior Man, weed is legal in Michigan. But let me tell you, weed slows the nervous system. Weed cannot kill you. Those doctors is crooked. Yes, the medical research under weed is wide and it's undergoing many states. But what I know what weed can do to you, it can make you psychotic. So choose between going with the research that are going on about weed and medicinal treatment and using it and becoming psychotic. Two ways. So the ball is in your court. Sha, you're making me smile. Savior Man, answer that question. Weed can make you psychotic. So let's help our children not to get into drugs. But if it is used under medicinal use and maybe some drugs that you use in hospitals, the weed is used in some drugs. Like, let me not say it. Let's agree and let's give it a leeway. But choose. I've given you a word. Choose between being psychotic and trying to use it because this is under some research. Can be anywhere from 5K to 10K around, depending on what about me. What is T? What can be between 5K to 10K around? Hey, that's a lot. Drugs are expensive. Okay, now let's talk about complications. It's used a lot for people who have epilepsy. It depends with the type of epileptic condition that you have and what triggers it. Smiler in the city. I've said it blocks the receptors and slows the nervous system. So if you use it, if you are a person who have epilepsy, you will reduce the episodic turn, not the episode, the episodic turn. If it is so worse, you will not get it so worse. It will reduce the turns. Episodic turn, it will go down, but you will still have the episode. You know, there are some, we need to talk about epilepsy, because this ganja thing is bringing some topics. You can be seated with the person, that person is silent. You look at the person's arms and you see the hairs are stood up, and this person is looking at you like this for like 5 minutes. That person is undergoing a seizure. There is that person that falls down and have tonic-clonic seizures. Those ones can get head injury. Those are seizures. Doctor, we are talking about property taxes in the US. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about some ganja. Get one sniffing, get you feel I reason upon you, nice up your medi, yeah. And if you know the mood and vibe is right, say, pass me the spleen, let me chalice yard. If you feel it helps you, my friend, smoke it. If your state is legal, go by your constitution, because your state knows why they legalized it. You know, but when you go to a state that it is not legal, don't dare. Stop using it. Abide by the rules of the land that you have gone to. No ganja, but I know people smoke but still successful and not crazy. Yes, they smoke it and then it makes them dumb. They relax. When you talk to them, they are looking at you like this, and they feeling irate. I don't smoke no ganja. You see, so I've talked about this. It has brought a topic, and that topic is called epilepsy. We need to talk about epilepsy because people need to know when to take ganja when they have epilepsy. You can take ganja until you are a psychotic person because you thought it is curing what you have. I've seen people talking about saying that it cures cancer. I really need to know about it. I tried before and it was the first and the last. I was so sick. I have a sister that has epilepsy. Okay. What type is it? Tonic-clonic epilepsy. Epilepsies we'll talk about them. There is categories of epilepsy. We have categories of epilepsy. So I will talk about epilepsy tomorrow. Let me write it down. Epilepsy, because I don't want to miss. If a person tells me I have this, I have to cover it. Mostly when you are in my chat. Epilepsy and how to manage. So we were talking about rhinitis, and it has brought so other topic. And now let's talk about complications. I'm not sure what type she had, Dr. Ben. So okay, as we talk about epilepsy tomorrow, and I try to categorize and tell you about how the character is, you will definitely know tomorrow about it. Okay, let's talk about complications of sinusitis. Or the rhinitis. The complication is 1, sinus inflammation, because you've seen how I've drawn affects. I know she gets upset, it triggers her seizures. Yes, we will see all that sharp. We will see why it gets triggers when she's upset. We will see. Sinusitis, the inflammation of the sinus is a complication, because every time you have blocked nose if you have it for so long. Ear infection, nasal palate connection with eustachian tube. There is a tube called eustachian tube. So when it is blocked, you start having ear infection. You see, Sleep disturbances, it is called sleep apnea. The people that are struggling with sleep apnea have these conditions. And reduced quality of life. If you have all the time you are having histamine release and having problems, you'll have problems when it comes to your immunity and your body, immunity and health. It is giving someone some every time being stigmatized. If you are a doctor, imagine you are getting into a ward and every place is smelling hypochlorous acid. Hypochlorous acid is jick. So you have to get in, sneeze, then you go back to the patient and then it triggers you again. You see, it's very complicated. Mental health issues comes out. People start saying that that doctor that has always sneezes. So you have to know these complications for you to know. Now let's talk about the preventions. Unless anyone has a question as we talk, let's talk about prevention. Maintain your hygiene and use your Efasi Lipenga, blessings and everyone in the chat. Efasi, we were walking with you at Barry walking exercise. I saw you as we were walking. You know, when you go to Barry walking exercise, you just start walking. You have to walk. Yes, when you people that are watching and coming in right now, you know, have you like the chat? Have you like double tap your screen? Double tap your screen. Let's get the likes to grow so that we get more. We get more impression. When you go to a person's channel, the first thing do, everyone that is here and is a YouTuber, like, because when you like, it helps to send a reaction to some other YouTuber. This person is live and is doing a good thing. So you'll see someone else coming in. I welcome everyone. I can see new people here. You know, I have ways to see new people. Even if they are not chatting, I have ways to see. Yes, so if you are a new person in my channel, tell us where you are watching from. Tell us where you're watching from. Let's be friends. You've seen today we have got some friends from Egypt, and the first person on the chat today was from Norway. The first person was from Norway, and he was called Peter. You see, so we are growing, and these people that are coming new, please interact with my friends. They have channels and good channels. Like when I was on Mam Shah Travels to I was salivating. I saw some good meat. Mom, let me not talk about it. Some good meat, you salivate and then you feel good. You see? So we have been talking about rhinitis, and it has brought some more topics like epilepsy. It has brought Stan's Kitchen. Hello Stans, how are you doing? Who is from Egypt? Take me with you. She's called, let me see, she's called, we have a lady from Egypt here. She's called, she's out and about. Let me see. Omar. She's called Omar. I think she's out, but she'll be back. She's one of our new friends. So if you are watching and you have not subscribed, please subscribe. You know, look at my family, guy, my people. Nice people. No drama, positive-minded, always talking facts. Good channels. That is what we need. What we need is love. What we need is love. Let me get that. Sometimes I like singing. Well, singing is good. I have seen my Stan's Kitchen. Stan's Kitchen. Greetings. Stan's Kitchen yesterday came to my chat when I was watching a movie. Unfortunately, I could not talk. I was holding the little one and she was all over my phone. So Stan's Kitchen, it was movie time yesterday. And we enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in yesterday. I was watching a movie called, this movie that's called Rookie. Let me get that. So what we need is love. Yes, 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 yes. Now, welcome to the channel, everyone. Dr. Benso. Panadol extra provides. Sometimes my chat travels, even if I don't chat. I'm just there salivating. Hey, man. You don't do that. I was salivating, man. Hey, if you were just my neighbor, knock, 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 without apology. Yes, yes. See your sister just say one love. You see what we need. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you don't know that song, you go Fiona. Hi, Mr. Benjamin. Fiona, today I was on your chat. Onik, Fiona is here, and we thank God you two are doing good. I hope you are well. Yes, I'm well. Yesterday I I sang for you a song from Uganda. You remember? You go and look the other one. Urebo ni mutaniwera, urebo seni ebigogo. Wangare ufitira hangare aboza bakabikanira ambe mininge amurunga uraba macha yerera ai mawe tinechiri ai nune tinora amishoni kakenyana enyingonyuri Kenya buba. Finona, go and listen to that song. Ati Onik is married to Kavi. Onik is not married. Onik wants you to get to where he is in Armenia, and his Onik is serious, Fiona. So don't let Onik down. Don't let Onik down. Where is Savior Man? Savior Man. You see, today we have a guest called Fiona. Fiona has been making Onik go crazy. So Onik is not here today. Where is Onik? Fiona from Uganda and Onik from Armenia. Welcome to the chat. Onik and Fiona wedding 2030. Hey, my guy. The only people that I know, they are online and they love each other genuinely is Onik and Fiona. Because when I brought about a topic about Onik and Miss Marie, Onik stood and said, Miss Marie is my friend, but I love Fiona. I loved that. You see? So, Onik, you have to. It's what we need, it's what we need. Love to have love, bro. Today, what we need is love. So, we have need some love, and it is important. We have to. T is smiling. So we were talking about, I don't know who is Fiona. Now I know. Savior Man didn't know Fiona, but today Fiona is here. Fiona, I told you you are famous. You see, I went to Fiona's chat and I told Fiona you are a famous girl. Fiona didn't believe me. Now Fiona, you understand you are famous. Onik has made you famous. Onik has made you famous. What we need is love, and what is spread here is love. Guys, when you come to my channel, let me tell you one thing. I'm a person with an open heart. I love, I don't hate. I like people when they love each other. So when you come here with a positive vibe, you love, honestly, who am I? Who am I not to say it is okay? So Fiona and Onik, continue being blessed with God. Continue with your, if you have issues, just call us. You know, we like the last time that you had some issue, it went. It went, you see. So my guys, we were talking about how to prevent. Hi, Smiler in the city. Fiona, I'm so happy that you've made it here. Greetings, Fiona. I'm already planning some music and outfit. Yes, Onik. Onik is a honest guy and is been supporting us. Onik has been supporting us for so long. So I think when that time come for Onik, I think will come to Uganda. We will support Onik 100% because Onik is supporting everyone. Onik is supporting everyone fully and 100%. Fiona, I hope you were invited to the wedding. Subscribe to Fiona. She's a young girl, a girl from Uganda. She's a positive young girl. She doesn't hate. She's always smiling and she's straightforward. That is what I loved about Fiona. Please check her out. They both have the family blessing. So, a Jamaican uncle, so true. You see, uncle, I told you you are a blessing. Now look, after we have learned, we have good things to celebrate. So, uncle, nice. Your uncle's everything that uncle starts is a blessing. Everything that uncle starts is a blessing. Uncle is the one who started my channel, and you see it's a blessing. And so if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Don't fail to subscribe to the channel. We learn and we help each other mentally. I just subscribe to her. Thank you so much, uncle. Onik talk about you every day. Yes, Fiona, Onik talks about you every day. So don't think it's a joke. Onik is serious. Yes, so if you are new, please subscribe to my channel. And today we have visitors like Fiona. People didn't know about Fiona. I told Fiona you are you are a celebrity. Now Fiona, you know you are a celebrity and I didn't lie to you. You understand? So coming here, get to know we are a big community. Some of them are not here, but you'll be seeing them soon. If you decide to have a wedding with Onik, be sure we will be there and we will support. Onik is a guy, Mr. Benjamin. Yes, I told you are famous. You see now? You see how my channel loves you? So before we finish, let's talk about prevention of thanks a lot, Fiona. Thanks. And I've shared your channel several places. I'm so honored about that, Benjamin. Yes, uncle. Uncle, there are some people who are blessed. When they start something, it flourishes. I only have 1,000 followers and my monetization came so fast. It's because of uncle's blessings. Uncle's blessings and being a clean heart. So let's continue to be having those blessings. Even if I've not started receiving dollars, I know it's getting somewhere for now, you know. Thanks a lot, Sha Travels. Thanks a lot. She's a lady from Uganda and I like how honest she is and how calm she is. You know, when you meet someone, you interact and she's so calm. You feel nice. So, Fiona, just see the love, Fiona. See the love. Onik, thanks a lot for bringing Fiona on board. Thanks a lot. Fiona, now you see the in the air, doctor. That's what been happening to me from I was a young man. Thanks a lot, uncle. Uncle, you started a channel and now my channel is bringing more love. Every time every person comes here, it is only smiles and love. You see? So let's continue, my guys. Let's continue interacting and loving each other. Loving Jamaican uncle is an amazing role model. I started following uncle before he became a YouTuber. God bless you. Thank to your community, Mr. Benjamin. Much respect. Thank you for Fiona. And Fiona, please keep that love that you have for Onik. Onik is a nice guy. Hope he'll teach you Armenia, and you will teach Onik Uganda. Luganda. You'll teach Onik Luganda, so that when he's visiting Uganda, he's passing through Kenya, and we are interacting. We love friends. We love friends. So if you are watching, I can see more people coming in. Please bless up your like, subscribe as a new person. God knows the good hands that is should fall in, Benjamin. Yes. let's finish this topic. I agree with that, Uncle. Let's finish this topic. This topic, maintain hygiene. I've talked about it. Queen, guys, I'm very busy working, but I am watching and listening to the video. Thanks a lot, Queen. Thanks a lot, Queen. About that, thanks a lot. Someone is calling me now. Someone is calling me, and let me see. Yes. Let's see this. Enough respect from Jamaican uncle. True. Thank you, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Queen has said that she's at work, but she's listening. Thanks, Queen, for listening and following up. Thanks for listening and following up. And the only things that I want you to tell anyone that has listened to this, anyone that have listened, let me put this thing here. Anyone that have listened to this topic is that the only thing you can do when it comes to rhinitis and is to avoid allergens, because you cannot stop the body's immunity. This is the body's immunity trying to stop you from getting injured. So you have to maintain hygiene, masks always in dusty areas, avoid triggers, keep indoor in clean air, not any fumes. But when you come to non-allergic rhinitis, what you should do is, when it comes to non-allergic rhinitis, what you should do is, when you start feeling the effect, go for mast cell stabilizers and antihistamine, so that you cannot get worse, like loratadine, celestamine, like cetirizine. Use them before it gets worse. So when you use it, it stops at a bad severe. Oh, I have 7 minutes. 7 minutes to go. Okay, you stop having the more allergic reactions. You get. So that is what I can say about this topic. It was I saw my friend Queen CNLB requested about something, and someone had asked me to talk about rhinitis. So that is why I came to give answers, and I hope where Queen you are, you have listened and you will help that person. Wow, King Nero, greetings Dr. Ben and everyone in the chat. King Nero, welcome so much to the chat. Thank you for tuning in. And now it's time for questions. Thank you for everyone that have tuned in. You know, Fiona, my time is always 16:30 Kenyan time in the evening. 16:30 in the evening. That's when I come live and we discuss. But I come after 3 hours from this to discuss some other issues and answer questions. So anyone who is here who is having a question, it is question time. I've talked about rhinitis. Anyone who has a question and who can ask any question. Fiona, when do you usually go live? Even today, Fiona was live. King Nero, big up. We have just been talking about something that is called rhinitis. We have just been talking about rhinitis, and now we are interacting. So some minutes to go. Like How many minutes to go? 5 minutes to go. Savior man is telling me 5 minutes to go. Yes, Savior man, 5 minutes to go. Anyone who is here who has a question, please give us your question. Thanks for the new people that have been in the house. Anyone that has been here and the person has Ansumana. Hey, long time, Ansumana. Big up and thank you for dropping in. Dropping in for you is very important. I was really thinking, where did Ansumana go? But I've seen you today. Hey, and I see you have liked. Thank you so much, Ansumana, for dropping in. Hope we are well. We are well. So like, and also subscribe. Those guys that are new to my channel, subscribe. You see, positive vibes bring more love. 3 minutes to go. Yeah, Savior man is telling me 3 minutes to go. Savior man, 3 minutes to go. King Nero is here. Let's welcome them. He just kept away for a while from YouTube. Oh, sometimes YouTube can be so demanding, and you have to get a chance away. Yes, it's true. And Sumana, thanks for coming in. Thanks for your dropping in. Ansu, now how are you today? Good to see you. Now, Stan Kitchen has talked to the real PG. Ansu, now how you day? Good to see you. Sometimes when you speak like that, I feel nice. It sounds good. Savior man, read what YouTube can be so toxic. Yes, Savior man has to go to work. Savior man, go to work. Savior man, go to work. Now, T is saying YouTube can be so toxic. No, if you follow toxic content, you will find yourself getting into toxicity. But just choose the right content on YouTube to follow. Avoid bad content. You will live a good life. But you know, temptations are there when you find yourself in bad contents. Just choose the right content on YouTube to follow. And T, yes, good about that. Just choose the right content. I don't know you know Pigeon Dr. Benjamin. How can I not know Stan's Kitchen? How can I not know? And I have friends from the West. You know, I have to know Pigeon. Yes, Jamaican uncle, very true. Let's just follow the right content and we be good. We be good. I usually, when I get to a content for the first day and I see this content is toxic, I usually just don't recommend. T-Beauty, when you go to a live stream, you will automatically feel the aura and know that it's for you or not. Yes, like me. When I feel that this content that I'm watching is not my content, there is the 3 dots, the 4 dots I say, don't recommend. So YouTube will not be recommending the funny content to you, you know. It will be recommending contents that are giving you satisfaction, you know. So that is the way to go. That is the way to go. That's very true, Shartaven. So anyone with any question, you know, it's question time. King Nero has just come when we are having, we are clearing the way to see. To the other, because we have to I have to support Uncle and I have to have some time. Today we are not so busy because some people have brought problems demonstrating. You know, when there is a demonstration, goons come in the demonstration. I just asked a question about Dr. Benjamin. Which one? Let me see. Let me see that question. Let me see that question. Some will suffer. Which one? I'm not seeing it. Please repeat it. I'm going even to your channel activities and I'm not seeing it, the question. Or this is comment. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to find that question. I'm trying to find that question. How are you? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm trying to find Stan's kitchen question. Oh, Stan's kitchen is making a joke. She has just asked me how I am. I've told her I'm fine. So I'm finding that question. I'm finding that question. Where is that question? Let me check. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Savior man is laughing at me. You want me to speak French? I don't. My daughter speaks French, but me, I don't speak French. My daughter, in their school, they are trained to speak French, but as we are not trained to speak French, so she teaches me French a bit. My daughter teaches me French a bit, but me, I'm not fluent in French. I'm not really fluent when it comes to French. So, guys, I'm waiting for your questions. Oh, we have surpassed the time. Great. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. So, Dr. Ben just said, Je vais bien. I know comment ça va. Okay. Nice people that you've been on the chat and everyone that has been here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here and being blessed. I will go now and we'll meet, for those that will meet at Jamaican's Uncle channel, and everyone that will meet at night for answering 30-minute session of answering questions. Be blessed. Unless anyone has anything to say, how much language your daughter can speak? Oh, Jamaican uncle, your little friend, she speaks English, French, and Swahili. English, 3 languages. She speaks 3 languages: English, French, and Swahili. But she doesn't know my mother tongue. But she'll know as she grows up. She will know as she grows up. So let's get to see. I speak 4. Dorothy, we meet tomorrow. All right. She speaks 4 languages. I speak 4. Okay. Doctor, bye doctor. Catch up later. Yes. Bye guys. Let's catch up later when I'm 30 minutes of answering questions, 3 hours from now. Be blessed, everyone that has been here. Continue supporting each other. If there is a new guy and is a positive guy in my channel, always support that guy. So guys, blessings. Bye. See you. Bye.